How is it going then, everybody? I hope you're all doing very well. Welcome back to another video here on our channel. I'm the FIFA Analyst. Today I want to talk to you about how you can climb division rivals on FIFA 21 Ultimate Team. Everyone wants to get to the highest rank they possibly can, Division 1. The reason for this, especially this year, is because EA give out coins when you get promoted. So if you go from Division 4 to Division 3, you get a coin bonus. You do only get this coin bonus once, so if you get relegated and then go back up, you don't get that coin bonus again. And if you go all the way to Division 1, you get 50,000 coins in Division 2 to Division 1, and along the way, you get a load of coins. So it's a really good way to increase and make your team even better. So I'm going to give you some tips on how you guys can get better ranks in division rivals. We did do a video on this last year, so the tips are going to be very similar. If you do enjoy this video, please let me know by giving it a like. You can subscribe to the channel. We do upload twice a day at 8 AM and 8 PM, and we do also stream over on twitch.tv/FIFA Analyst. A link is in the description for that if you're interested. So then, first of all, one thing that's changed this year that people need to be aware of is there is now only 30 rivals games you can play during the week. If you play, so if you redeem your rewards on Thursday, which is when they come out, if you play 5 games on Thursday and then you go into FUT Champs Friday, Saturday and Sunday, those Champs games take away your Division Rivals 30 weekly games. It's stupid. I know you can play more than 30, but they just won't count towards your weekly rival points. You can still gain and get promoted in divisions and lose skill rating and so on, but you just don't get any more weekly points. So just to clarify that first of all. In the background, you do have some gameplay from FUT Champs game that we nearly lost, actually, which is quite funny. So you can have a look at that. So we've established that you've got your 30 rivals games. What are you going to do? However you're going to play your games, whenever you're going to focus, whatever it is, how are we going to approach them? I always talk about quality practice. When I have a lot of coaching sessions on FIFA, I notice that a lot of people come to me and say, oh, I play the game all the time, I do this, I do that, you know, I get loads of games in, I just can't get any better. And one of the reasons that they're doing this is because they're playing so many games in such a short period of time, they're not actually focusing on what they need to do to get better at FIFA. They're just playing games for the sake of playing games. It's like, you know, when you go to a job that you're not particularly happy with, you don't really care, you just go along and you just do what you do. It's similar, but you just go on autopilot on FIFA. That's why I tell people to only play a select amount of games per day, whether that's 3, 5, 6, whatever they feel comfortable with, and use those games as quality practice. So when you go into these games, you need to know exactly what are you going to work on? What is the thing on FIFA at the minute that you are struggling with, and what are you going to work on the game? And you might sit there and go, I don't actually know. Well, what you can do is look back on your games, or you can just look at it and go, right, yeah, I know I'm bad at keeping the ball. I know I'm bad at finishing. I know I'm bad at skill moves. Whatever it is that's applicable to you guys, you think about it and you go into those rivals games practicing that particular thing. Now, obviously, you've still got a normal game of FIFA to play, but you want to try and emphasize. So if it's skill moves, for example, skill moves are one of the things that can separate some of the best players in the world to just your average FIFA player. You're not going to learn skill moves unless you try and fail, try and fail, try and fail. And the more times that you try them and you fail and you go, didn't work there, oh, it worked there, yeah, it worked there again, you start to get an understanding of when you can use it and when you can't use it. So then rival games, regardless of the result, regardless of whether you win or lose, you can come out of that session on that time when you play and go, yeah, I learned how to do this, that's better. And then a week, 2 weeks down the line, you're going to be better at what you've just done, along with something else. Keeping the ball, not getting caught on the counter attack, whatever it is, and you go, yeah, I'm now feeling better as a FIFA player. So in the prolonged period, it will do you a massive favour. In the short period, you might lose a couple more games than what you're used to because you're trying something new. You're trying to learn the new element. So don't be put off by that, but really focus, have those set amount of games, go into those games knowing what I'm going to focus on and do it that way. And I can guarantee you will start to see results in the long run. Moving on to the next point is going to be regarding skill rating. Now, skill rating, the further you get up, you win a game, you don't get as much skill rating, but you lose a game, you lose more. So say, for example, at the minute I'm about 2,200 skill rating. If I win a game, I'll get like +5, +10. If I lose a game, I'll lose like 20, 25. So you will lose skill rating. So if I win 1, or if I win 2 and lose 1, I'm at the same point in my particular rank. Now for you guys, you might be in Division 3, so it might be a little bit different than that. But skill rating comes and goes. The worst thing you can do is play a few games of FIFA, start at 1800 skill rating, 1700, 900, whatever it is, lose a few games, be on, say you started on 900, now you're on 800, and think, I need to get this back, I need to get this back, I need to get this back. And then you start playing more, and then you start losing more, and then the skill rating just goes and goes and goes. Okay, so don't panic if you lose a few games. That skill rating, you can gain back another day, okay? When you're feeling fresh, when you're feeling better. You are going to have good days and bad days on FIFA. The key thing to know at times is when the skill rating's not going in your favour and you're losing a few games, step back, have a break, come back to it at a later point. Don't ever feel like I must chase that skill rating and get it back, because that's just when the snowball effect happens. You start playing in a rushed manner, you start getting annoyed, you start getting angry, and things just go south from there. So remember that. I can guarantee you'll do much better from there as well. The next one we're going to talk about is something that you guys can do from playing on PlayStation, playing on Xbox, and that's looking back at your games. This year, EA's replay system is a little bit stupid in the fact that you can't go back and look at your highlights. You can only look at the goals, which is a real letdown, so I hope they fix that ASAP. But for you guys, you can record and stream your games if your internet is good enough via Xbox, via PlayStation. You can record like the last 20 minutes on PlayStation. You can record in 2 batches of 10 minutes on Xbox, I believe. If you can watch back your games and identify where are the key issues, where are the mistakes that you're making, you will know, going back to the point one, you will know what you need to work on. For me, when I picked up FIFA on FIFA 18, I started out as a Gold 2 player and went to Elite 1 in the space of 4 months. I only did that from looking back on my gameplay and figuring out I don't do that well. I keep playing out from the back and losing the ball and conceding a goal. And you know those issues then. You know exactly what it is that you're working on. You have to critique yourself on your own gameplay. If you're serious about improving in Rivals and getting to the top ranks and playing against some of the best players you possibly can, you kind of have to take it in that sort of manner. If you're going, I don't need to do that, but you're stuck in Division 4. You're not naturally gifted at FIFA, right? You're not just one of these guys, like some of these people out there that just seem to be, they pick up a controller and bang, they're the best player in the world. For us, we need to analyse, we need to look, and we need to know what we can do better. So make sure you do that as well. Moving on to our next point, and I talk about this in all of our videos really, it's having a meta team, right? So if you're sat there saying, yeah, I've got like 50 pace, I've got Thiago Silva at the centre back, I've got Laporte next to him, you've just got not a meta team, right? You've got slow players, they've got no skill moves, they've got no weak foot, they've not got good finishing, good composure, good agility, good balance, they're really tall, they're really small. You need to look at your team and go, yeah, that's probably not helping me in any way, shape or form. When you look at the best players, you realise they all run very similar teams. Why? Because it's probably one of the best teams out there, right? And I'm not talking about the pay to win, I'm just talking about your normal meta teams in FUT Champions. They're all very similar. There's not much diversity in teams on FIFA because that gives them the best chance of winning. There's no point in running unless you just want to have fun. Now, if you want to just have fun, that's absolutely fine. You run whatever team you want. But you've clicked on this video because you want to get better and you want to know how I can climb Rivals. That is one way that you can do it. Look at your team, get out any weaknesses. If they've not got a good weak foot, they've not got good skill moves, you can sacrifice one or the other, but make sure they've got one of them, you know. So if they've got good skill moves but they've got a 3-star weak foot, that's sort of okay. If they've got a 3-star skill moves but a 4-star weak foot, that's okay. For me, I like to have skill moves, so I make sure they have 4-star skill moves. I definitely don't have anyone less than 4-star weak foot in my team, but that's just me, personal preference in the attacking lineup anyway. And if you can do that, I can almost guarantee again, you'll start to see the better results. Moving on to another point, it's going to be regards to formations, right? Everyone runs the 4-2-3-1, the 4-4-2, the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. You try and you do what you like and what you think works. Most formations on FIFA, bar a select few, are viable. They can work. You can make your tactics to suit that particular formation. Don't feel like you've seen Analyst play this formation, Neil play that formation, Tex play that one, Tom play that one. I've got to do what they're doing. No. Do what you want, all right? Look at it. Take advice from all of these people that are giving you the advice, but you tweak it to suit your needs and you practice that formation. Having the game plans of your ultra defensive, defensive, attacking and ultra attacking, and knowing I need to see out a game, I go to my ultra defensive that might be a 4-5-1, a 4-2-3-1, whatever it is, you work on it, and then you know when you need to see out a game, you feel comfortable doing it. So many times I see people come and ask me, what formation are you running this weekend, Al? And I'll go, oh, I'm giving the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. I go, oh, I've never tried that, but I'll give that a go this weekend. You're not practicing it in Rivals. It's not going to go down well when you just jump onto stuff and just think that it's going to work, right? Rivals is your place to use it and to practice it and know that you've got multiple game plans in your locker. It is the training ground for FUT Champions. And in doing so in Rivals, doing all of this, as I said, you might not see the immediate, boost in ranking. But in the next 2, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, however long it takes for you, you will start to climb and you will start to get where you want to be on FIFA. So, I hope that's explained it all for you. If you did enjoy this video, please do give it a big thumbs up. You can subscribe to the channel. We are closing in on 100,000 subscribers, so your support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, thank you all very much for watching. I will be back to the normal green screen tomorrow. Just got a green shirt on, that's all, so I can't put a green shirt against green screen. Otherwise I'll be a floating head. I'll have nothing here, will I? So thank you all for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next video.